right here in front of me. Little guy. But you know what? I'll take this little feller. Seems like I catch a lot of these about 6 inches long. They'll grow up and be big one day. He hit right here in front of me. This F9, this big Rapala, and him 6 inches long. He's just about as big as the lure. I believe he come out of this grass right here. That is the first catch. Been here maybe 10 minutes. Just throwing along these grass beds here. He hit right in front of me. All right, I think we got one. I think we got one. Yeah, man. Wow, that was a weird fight. That's a nice little rock bass. All right. I'm happy to see this, man. It was like a weird fight, but, well, there he went. That's a chunky little rock bass. It's like he was paralyzed when he come in, man. It's kind of weird. I didn't know what was going on there for a second. But I thought there'd be something up around that pier. That is the first rock bass of the year, folks. And he was a chunky one. I'd like to got a better look at him, but he slipped out of my hands, unfortunately. Guys, it is about 4:30. It is Friday. It's June the 3rd. I've got the sun here looking right at me. But anyway, I'm on the Guyandotte yet again here. The water level has came down some. I'm able to get along the banks here, but I'm going to show you where I'm at. I'm right here in the community of Logan. I'm right here at the Middleburg Bridge. And I'm just going to go up this way toward the Stallings area. Man, there's some good grassy looking spots here, some nice holes. The water is up a little bit. We caught that rock bass, man, right over there. I figured there'd at least be one over there. But anyway, we hooked a little dink down there earlier. But that's 2 fish here, guys, in a short period of time. It's a beautiful day. It's only supposed to be in the upper 70s. I hope you guys join me on this trip. The water doesn't look too bad, but it is up a little bit, so hopefully I can get along the bank here. I know I won't be able to wade out real far because it is up a little bit. But anyway, hopefully I can creep up here along the bank and maybe we can pick a few more bass off. Stay tuned. Guys, it appears it's a little too deep for me to go that other way. I'm gonna just work my way back here. I've got a lot of ground I can cover. I'll just fish this on the way back to where I got in there. I'm just off the boulevard here in Logan, West Virginia. Right here at that pier is where I caught that rock bass. I'm just going to go back downstream and go down back toward town, back down toward the hospital. There should be some fish down that way. There's some really good looking water down that way too. So let's move on down, see if we can't catch another one. Man, this looks like a dandy spot, people. I'm telling you. Let's get out in it. All right, man. Something come out and hit. We can land him in this current. Little guy. All right. I figured there'd be a smallie laying over there. Didn't have him hooked all that good, but guys, here's number 3. He come from right over there. I figured we could at least pick one. That's a nice looking hole, guys. We got some even better water ahead of us here, man. Hopefully this continues. Now if I hook a big one in this, it's gonna be tough in this current, man. I can tell you that. We'll see what happens. right. Oh yeah. This feels like a little better fish here, man. God, I hope he stays hooked. Come on. I don't know how big he is, but he's in this current. He is in the current. We got him. Yeah. Whew. Man, not a bad looking fish. All right, people. About a 12.5-inch smallmouth here, chunky little feller. We caught him out there in the Swift. He said he's wanting to go home, so I'm gonna let him go. Beautiful fish right here. One last look at him. Downstream he goes, man. That's number 4. Guys, when you catch a fish in current like this, you'll always think you have a bigger fish than you really do, but that was a 12.5-inch smallmouth caught right here, man. I figured there would be one hiding in here. I've waded out a little bit. I'm going to wade back out again. I'm going to make a couple more casts. As you guys can see, this is spilling into a nice hole here. And I'm just going to work my way down here along this grass bed underneath the bridge here on the boulevard in Logan. And I'm just going to make my way down toward Logan General Hospital there. Basically in the town of Logan here. So to stretch it, I haven't filmed before. I have been here. I didn't do any good last year. I don't know if it was a matter of timing or what, but it feels really good today. I've caught 4 fish already, fairly quick, including that 12.5-incher was a pretty fun fight. But let's just move on down the river here. Again, I don't know how the audio is going to turn out, folks, but I'm just going to fish this here a little bit while longer. This looks like a good area here, man. This is a nice looking hole. This is something you definitely want to fish, particularly when you've got this back current here. A lot of these fish will stay right in here, and that's how we've caught those last 2. Let's hope we can catch another one. We'll make a few more casts in here and see if there's any left in here. I'm sure they are. It's a matter of whether they'll bite or not. So far I'm using that smelt colored Rapala F9. That's what's caught these 4 fish. So I'm gonna stick with it here for a little bit longer. Hopefully it'll quieten up, guys, as I get out of those rapids there. But that was a nice hole. Caught a couple fish out of it. I'm gonna move on down here, man, and fish some of this grass and fish back out in here. We're just getting started here. Hopefully we can catch some. I'm gonna fish this grass on my way down, but I want to throw out here in the middle, throw out some of this current, see if we can pull one out of here. A lot of times you can pull them out, believe it or not. And we're in the Guyandotte, so you never really know what you might catch. Could be a bass, could be a spotted bass, sauger, walleye, rock bass, you just never know. I like using this lure. It's got a real natural movement, and it's got a real natural color to it. I kind of stuck with it, been using it a little bit here lately. Very natural color. Again, it's called the smelt color. All right, let's just move on down here, man. There's a lot of good water to cover here. I want to hit out in these grass beds, kind of out in the deep here. I didn't want to throw in that sycamore tree, but I did. I don't know if I can get it out or not. I catch a lot of tree fish. I know you're out there watching, Mark Morris. It happens to the best of us. And I hate it, especially when it's my Helgermite, because that sucker will get hung up. And so will these Rapalas with treble hooks on them. God, man, they should be something laying down through here. In this shade, anywhere, man, along this grass. Bound to be one there somewhere. There's one followed it in. Looked like a little bluegill. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's taking drag out, man. There's another little chunky smallmouth. All right. Oh no. Hold still, man. We don't want to hurt you. We'll get you back in the water. Frank ain't gonna hurt you, but we will show you to the YouTube community here. He's a chunky little bass, another smallmouth, and we're gonna let him go. I figured there'd be another one out there. He's out of here. I believe that's what I just got done saying. This just looks too good, man, to not hook at least one fish. That one there made number 5. I believe I had my drag set a little bit too loose, but guys, we're catching them here. There was another one there, followed it in. The fish appear to be pretty chunky, pretty healthy. That one there is probably 10, 11 inches. I'm hoping we go down these rocks here, man, pull a big one out. Just going to cover some ground here and just keep casting down along this bank. Hopefully we can stay out of the trees. If we do that and keep our bait in the water, we might catch something. All right, guys, I have changed baits. I'm throwing the same size, the F9. I'm throwing the silver. It's got the black top, and it's silver on the side. I believe it's just called the silver. Original F9 Rapala. And we're going to try it, just a different color. Again, it's a pretty bigger, you know, it's a bigger lure, so maybe a bigger fish will see it and is hungry and we'll land a big one, but if not, those little ones will hit it too. I've caught a lot on the F7, which is just a little bit smaller. Again, this is an F9, so I'm hoping it will entice a little bit bigger fish to hit it there, but so far we're moving along. Not too bad. I've caught 5 fish here in about an hour here on the Guyandotte today here in Logan, so hopefully I can continue. I don't have long today, but I'm just going to make my way down here, fish for probably another hour, hour and a half, see if they're biting. So far I'm kind of encouraged. Been over on the Spruce River, haven't been catching a whole lot. In fact, go out all day and catch 5, and I've caught 5 here in about the first hour, so you just never know. I'm telling you right now, man, this looks good. I'd be surprised if we didn't catch one within the next 20 to 30, 40 yards here. Oh, there he is. Well, I spoke too soon. We got a little smallie here, man. He's a little dark feller. Oh man, we got him hooked good there too. All right. We was just talking about another little fish here. Little fella here, pretty little dark looking green smallmouth here. That seems to be what we're catching today. Nothing but smallmouth so far. But I was just saying, look how good that looks down through there. I mean, you've got some rocks, you got a little bit of grass, and you know there's fish hanging out in there. That was number 6. Well, that's the first catch here on this F9 Rapala. It didn't take 5 minutes, guys. They like these natural baits, these minnows. Here lately, that's what I've been using. I just figured I'd try a different variation. I knew this works really well so far. I mean, within 5 minutes, it caught that fish. He hit in here close too. But it's got a lot of black on the top and it's got a lot of silver on the sides. Very visible, very natural, and the fish love it. By the way, guys, I forgot to tell you, I did have to purchase a new reel here. This is an Abu Garcia Max Z 20. They make a 40, this is the 20. I'm running 8-pound fluorocarbon on a medium action Vengeance Abu Garcia rod. It actually matches better than the other one did, but the bell system on that Lew's kept breaking down, so I had to go out and get this. I kind of like it, getting used to it. It's kind of lightweight and it seems to be working perfect. So I'm happy with it thus far. The drag system on it seems to be working pretty good. And seems like it's built well too. And it's a matching rod and reel. They're both Abu Garcia. Just kind of charcoal, black, silver. Looks better than that red. It just didn't match. But anyways, that's what we're fishing with. What y'all doing? Same thing you're doing. A couple guys I work with here. Let's go check on them here, see if they done any good, see if they're doing any good. I thought that looked like Chris Fields and Dale Ferris. Two of yous out here. Y'all doing any good? You just get here? I went up there at Stallings. I'm gonna go down this way. I caught 6, man, in about an hour, but I can't hardly get around that bank in rocks. It's deep.
I got one on my second or third cast, about 12 inches.
The biggest one I've caught is 12.5 inches. I'm gonna get ahead of you, man. I ain't got much time. I'm trying to finish up a video. I got about 45 minutes. I'm gonna see if I can end on a good one. Good luck, man. Good luck, man. All the fish I caught look pretty healthy though. Guys, I've switched places. I'm up here, Shawnee Island here in Logan, place I fished last year. I ain't got much time left. I figure I'd come down here for about 45 minutes. Good looking spot right here, man. I don't know if there's anything in here or not, but looks like a hole that would hold some fish here. Looks like a pretty good spot over, man. You got them rocks and you got this current. There should be one in here somewhere. All right, guys, I have moved locations. I'm up here at Shawnee Island here in Logan, basically downtown here. I'm fishing some of this water here. I've got about 45 minutes. I don't have a whole lot of time. So far I've caught 6. I'm hoping to end on a good note here. My buddies Dale and Chris, they are behind me here. I kind of caught up with them. Didn't expect to meet them and see him out here today. But again, we're here at Shawnee Island in the city of Logan, West Virginia. And we're trying to catch a fish. I think they've caught a few. You can kind of see what the water looks like right through here. A little bit of current, a little bit of depth. So I figure I would tie that 1/4 ounce swim bait and just try it. Hopefully, guys, stick with me here and maybe we can end on a good catch. Guys, it would be nice to end on a good note here. It's going on 7 o'clock. Been a while since I caught anything. Couldn't really fish much down there anymore where I was. Just couldn't get around the bank and it was too deep along the edge. So I moved up here. Figured I'd finish up here, try my luck up here, and just see if we can't end on a good note. If we don't, we can say we at least caught 6 today. So not bad coming after work. A few hours just hopping out in the water, catching a few bass, including a rock bass, my first rock bass of the year. So I'm not going to complain. Had a little bit of fun today. Well, guys, I tried my luck up here at Shawnee Park and didn't have any luck. My friends there, they caught a couple fish, but I come up here, tried to finish up here and catch a few, and didn't even get a bite, as a matter of fact. But we'll have to wrap it up for today. Wasn't too bad of a day after work, you know, just coming out for a few hours again, catching a few fish. Caught some decent fish and fished a little different area, but as you can see right here, I'm up under the bridge. My buddies there on down there. There's Chris and Dale's on down through there. I hope they don't catch them all. But anyways, guys, I figured I'd maybe catch one up here. I think they caught some up in that area. But anyways, I'm gonna call it a day. I thank you guys for sticking around. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll get back out on some water soon. I'm wanting to get back out on the tug fork over at Matewan. There's a nice stretch of water that I've seen over there. So hopefully this rain, you know, we don't see any rain for a while. We've definitely had enough rain, but once these water levels get back to normal, I think it'll be a lot better. It'll be easier to wade, get around these areas. That's the problem I had back there. You had a lot of rocks. It's deep at the bank, so you really don't have no room to fish. So I figured I'd come up here, hopefully finish strong, but that didn't happen. But I'll tell you what, we caught 6 fish. So, well, guys, this is a video. They was fish in the video, so, you know, I guess that kind of makes it a fishing video. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.